Hey there. Yes, you. Stop scrolling for a second. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spoken English in your mind fluently, but when it's time to speak aloud, you freeze? Your brain knows the words. You understand what people are saying. But your mouth doesn't cooperate. Sound familiar? Welcome to Simple English TV, the podcast where we turn your silent thoughts into real, confident conversations. Today's episode is going to transform how you practice English speaking, using one of the most powerful techniques out there, shadowing. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because every week we bring you practical, spoken English training that's easy to follow, fun to listen to, and guaranteed to level up your speaking skills. Okay, let's get into it. Part 1. What is shadowing? Let's break it down. Shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to a native speaker and repeat everything they say as quickly and accurately as you can, like a shadow that never leaves their side. Sounds easy, right? Well, it's not. But it's effective. Why? Because it forces your brain to connect listening and speaking instantly. You copy pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, and even the emotion of the speaker. That's what makes it powerful. Shadowing isn't just repetition, it's immersion. It trains your mouth, ears, and brain to work together. Like a musician practicing their instrument every single day. Now let's make it fun. Part 2. Step-by-step shadowing. Let's do a 4-step breakdown of how to shadow like a pro. Step 1. Choose your audio. Pick short, clear English dialogues like this podcast, or a TV show or a YouTube video where the speaker is native and clear. You're not choosing complex topics. You're choosing clear, natural, everyday English. Step 2. Listen without speaking. Play a short 30-second clip. Just listen. Focus on how the speaker sounds, their tone, their rhythm. You're not just listening for words. You're listening for music. English has a musical rhythm, and you need to feel it. Step 3. Shadow it. Play the same 30 seconds again. This time, repeat the speaker in real time. Try to keep up. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Get used to moving your mouth the way native speakers do. Step 4. Record yourself. Yes, it's awkward. Yes, it's scary. But it works. When you listen to your own voice and compare it to the original, you start to notice your weak spots. Your pronunciation, stress, or fluency. That awareness is the key to growth. Now let's try shadowing together. Part 3. Shadowing practice with narration. I'll read a short paragraph, then I'll leave a pause. You repeat exactly what I said, narration 1. I wake up every morning and tell myself, today is another chance to improve. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to show up and try. Speaking English is a skill, not a talent. The more I use it, the better I get. Let's go again, a little faster this time. Narration 2. Confidence comes from repetition. When I shadow native speakers, I'm not just copying words. I'm training my brain to speak clearly. The more I practice, the less I fear mistakes. Now let's try a dialogue style. Leo. Hey, do you want to practice English together? Pause 3 seconds. You. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Pause 3 seconds. Leo. Let's shadow some lines from a podcast. Pause 3 seconds. Awesome job. Part 4. Real-life integration. Here's how Leo, one of our listeners, uses shadowing every single day. In the morning, while brushing his teeth, he listens to short English audios and whispers them aloud. During his lunch break, he shadows a 5-minute YouTube video. At night, before sleep, he records himself repeating sentences and listens back to hear improvement. It's not about how long you study. It's about how often and how consistent you are. Leo isn't perfect, but every day he speaks a little more clearly, a little more confidently. If he can do it, you can too. Part 5. Common mistakes learners make when shadowing. Okay, let's get real. Shadowing is powerful, but only when done correctly. There are a few very common mistakes that many learners make. And if you're not careful, they could slow down your progress. Number 1. Passive shadowing. A lot of people think they're shadowing, but what they're really doing is just repeating words without intention. They're saying the words, but they're not focusing on the intonation, the emotion, or the flow. Remember, shadowing isn't copying sounds, it's copying energy. If the native speaker sounds excited, you should sound excited. If they sound angry, feel it in your voice. That's how you train your muscle memory and intonation. Number 2, shadowing too fast. You don't need to jump into a TED Talk on day 1. Start with content that matches your level, maybe a slow YouTube conversation, a Netflix show with English subtitles, or even a children's story. Speed will come later. Don't try to run before you walk. Number 3, never listening back. Here's the truth. If you never listen to your own voice, you'll never know how far you've come. Try this. After 1 week of shadowing, record yourself. Then listen to the original and then your version. Do they match? Where are the differences? This is how champions improve. Self-awareness. And number 4, giving up too early. Shadowing won't make you fluent in 2 days. It's a habit, a skill. If you stick with it for 30 days, your brain will start to rewire itself. Trust me. Leo did it. You can too. Part 6. How to stay motivated after day 3. Let me ask you something. Have you ever started something with excitement? And then by day 3, you're like, maybe tomorrow. Yeah? You're not alone, it's normal. But here's the secret. Motivation doesn't come from results. It comes from consistency. If you shadow for 5 minutes a day, even when you don't feel like it, you're building discipline. And that's stronger than motivation. Here's what Leo did to stay on track. 1. Micro goals. He didn't say, I'll practice shadowing for 1 hour. He said, I'll shadow for 5 minutes. Just 5. And most of the time, once he started, he did more. Start small. Let momentum do the rest. 2. Accountability. He joined an online English group. They weren't perfect. They weren't fluent. But they all had one thing in common. They showed up. They practiced. They failed. They laughed. That's what kept Leo moving forward. 3. Visualization. Every night before sleeping, Leo imagined himself speaking English fluently in front of others. He saw himself confident. That image became a fuel. Try it tonight. Visualize your English success. And tell your brain, this is where I'm going. Part 7. My 7-day challenge for you. Okay, now let's make this real. If you've listened this far, you're not just a dreamer, you're ready to do. So here's my challenge for you. The 7-day shadowing challenge. Day 1 to 2. Pick one native English speaker video, 2 to 3 minutes. Listen carefully. Repeat sentence by sentence, matching tone and rhythm. Do it twice. Day 3 to 4. Record yourself shadowing the same video, then listen to your voice next to the original. Note the differences, don't judge, just observe. Day 5, pick a new 3-minute video. Shadow it. Notice if it's easier now. Day 6. Do 5 minutes of live shadowing, pause less. Keep up. Let your tongue stumble. That's okay. Day 7. Pick any native content you enjoy, podcast, vlog, TV show. Shadow naturally for 10 minutes. Enjoy it. That's it. Just 7 days, you're not doing it for perfection. You're doing it to prove to yourself, I am building my English voice. And if you complete this challenge, DM me on Instagram or comment below. I want to hear your story. Part 8, final message. Let me tell you something real. Leo didn't become fluent because he was smarter. He wasn't born confident. He wasn't lucky. He was just like you, scared, unsure, and tired of failing. But he made a decision. Not a wish, not a hope, a real decision. From today, I will train my English voice. One shadow at a time. And he stuck with it. 5 minutes a day. Rain or shine. Now. He speaks with confidence. He connects with people all over the world. And he did it without leaving his hometown. So now it's your turn. Keep listening. Keep shadowing. Keep showing up, because every time you repeat a native phrase, you're not just learning English, you're becoming the speaker you dream to be. Love this podcast? Follow this show so you never miss another episode. Share it with a friend who's learning English. Make this your daily shadowing habit. Got progress to share? DM us on Instagram at Simple English TV. And if you want a 30-day shadowing plan, check the link in the description.